Hello and welcome to my summary of wheel strategy trades for week ending November 8th, 2024. So I'm going to start with the one that was simple, and it was YINN, yen, and it's an ETF of Chinese stocks. That one I opened and it just closed with full profit. Now, this next one is a bit more complicated. It's the PM or Philip Morris. So if you remember, I had talked about saying that I did an earnings play on that wasn't really going my way. So I started doing the wheel trade, but I was also put in another component with long puts that were higher up, so protective puts, turning it into calendar spreads. And I had two different strike prices. So for the higher strike price this week, when PM just dropped, that one, the order to close it filled. And actually, my earnings play that didn't do well because after earnings, PM shot way up, that one closed at where I wanted it to, basically. But I still had one of them, of the calendar spreads, at the lower strike price of the short puts. So I figured either it was going to close with the order I had, or I was going to get assigned the shares at the end of the week. And then I would just have to deal with the long put and close it out for about the same amount of money. What happened is on the second day that PM dropped a lot, somebody else exercised the account and put me the shares early, which doesn't happen often, but it does. So if you are doing wheel strategy, note that if the underlying goes below your strike price, it is possible to get assigned the shares early. This, I think, is the first time that happened. I didn't mind. I put in a new order of a different type to close the whole thing. I was thinking about just selling covered calls and being cutesy with it because my long put is in at the end of December. But then I was looking at all the strike prices each week, and it's just not worth it to keep the risk on. So I'm just going to keep my order in. If it gets filled the way it is, great. Then I'll be able to access the money now. Or if I have to wait until the end of December for the long put to just get exercised, that'll happen. But where I put my order, it's about the same amount of profit. So this is going to end up being a good trade. Probably one of the top 5 for the year so far. So that's all I'm in now. I'm not going to be doing any more talking about the PM unless I do a new cash secured put. So let's see what happens next week. Bye.